caffeine and this energy, and you're like, dude, I'm ready to freaking go. Right off the rip, this thing kicked in quick. Supplement fast. I'm ready to freaking go. So off the rip. So now off the rip, you get the betas. Supplement fast. I'm ready to freaking go. Yo, it's Drug Free Dansby, and today I have Sueno V2 Sleep Aid by Xtremis Cartel. What's this thing about, man? Before we get going, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with somebody who likes working out, taking supplements like this. Who doesn't like good sleep, right? Leave a comment, man. Let's interact. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Been loving on me, caring for me, man. I care about you guys too. The biggest reason I'm even doing this channel is for each of you guys, man. The supplements, byproduct. You know, making gains in the gym, byproduct, man. I'm here to love people, and there's no better joy than getting out of myself and loving on others and loving on you guys more than thinking about me and how many supplements I can get. And today, God's been dealing with me on just my whole journey up to this point, man. 7 years ago, I was homeless. I had a book bag, I had a skateboard, and I had a bunch of trash bags of my clothes, and I was like, bro, what is the next move? And I got into a recovery program, and I was scared to death. I did the 90 meetings in 90 days. I got a sponsor. I worked the 12 steps, and they promised me this spiritual awakening. I thought it was like this mumbo jumbo nonsense, but they also promised me that the obsession to drink and drug would disappear physically from my body. And I was like, what is this hocus pocus nonsense, right? But I knew God was real. And for the first time in my life, I'm saying these same old prayers, and they're actually getting answered. And it was incredible. So when we get to the 10th step, it says, well, cease fighting anything, anyone, including alcohol, and for me, drugs. And I remember waking up that first day in my first 6 months of sobriety, and I was like, bro, you know what? I'm not itching. I'm not jonesing anymore. I think I've been set free. This is incredible. I finished all 12 steps, and it was amazing. So right around my 3-year mark of sobriety is when I got into the gym, man. And it was funny. My wife got a gym membership, and I was a little bitty. I'm going to do some content with how I was before. I was 140 pounds. I teeter now like 195 to 205, depending on what I'm doing. Haven't decided which way I want to go with it yet. So I'm kind of, right now I'm at like 197. But I put on a lot of muscle, a lot of weight over the last 4 years or so that I've been lifting. And I'm an addict and alcoholic, right? So I am an extreme person. So as soon as I get into the gym and I get a little bit of progress, or I get that dopamine hit or the runner's high, whatever, endorphins are going, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna do this every single day. So I fell in love with the gym. I fell in love with the gains, the making gains and being healthy and, you know, good dieting. That is more important to me than supplements. But sometimes you need some supplements, and it's fun, dude. It's a good hobby to collect and to review and to be a part of this community. It's if you're watching this and you're struggling with motivation to go to the gym and stay in the gym, what has helped me is finding products that are going to assist me when I'm in there and that are fun and something to look forward to, because now I don't have an excuse. I have a jillion pre-workouts that I'm going to need to test and try and use. So every time I was like, man, I don't feel like going, I'm like, well, my cracked gold is getting clumpy, so I'm going to the gym. All right, I love you guys. I hope that helped somebody, and I'm going to stop jibber jabbering. So let's talk about this. Xtremis Cartel, makers of El Jefe. They reformulated that, Jefe V2. I will link that pre-workout review down below. Super slapper. To not have DMHA, like that pre-workout is incredible. If you take it at 2 scoops, dude, you will not even care there's not any other illicit stims in there, dude. You are flying high, and it is strong. At 1 scoop, it's even amazing. I just reviewed their Demonio fat burner. Probably my favorite fat burner of 2024 so far. I got to really dive into all the other fat burners or whatever, but they make quality products, man. And I remember when this was about to drop and seeing this on Xtremis Cartel Instagram, and I was like, let's freaking go. I can't wait to get my hands on this. So first off, you know, let's look at this tub. We're going to talk about how I use this sleep aid. So yeah, you got the little Skull King, super sick tub. I love what they've been doing. And I have the Dreamin' Lemons flavor. So the whole purpose of a sleep aid, guys, if you're healthy and you're doing the next right thing, and when you lay down at night, you know, you're kind of getting alone with God and you're meditating, you're talking to Him, whatever you do at night, if you're in a healthy mindset and whatever season you're in, if you're not struggling with sleep, you don't need products like this, you know. And I'll tell you why I use this and how I use this. Typically speaking, I run a restaurant, you know, 50 hours a week. I'm about to be back in school. I have a little baby. I don't want to say I'm a workaholic. I don't want to declare that over my life, but I'm always going, man. So when I lay down at night, I don't need something. I will pass right out, no problem. My wife will put on a movie or a TV show 5-10 minutes in, something she really wants me to see, and I'm either distracted or I just pass right out. So let's dive into this, man. So this is a super stacked label. We're going to talk about it. This is supposed to give you deep REM sleep. So that is a normal reason to use something like this. Wake up rested and improve recovery. So how many of you stim heads are stimming up, 5-6 days a week? And when you go to bed, you do sleep, but it's not the deepest sleep, right? It's like maybe stage 1 or stage 2. You don't ever get to stage 5. I'm guilty of that, guys. So when I got into the sleep aids, I was like, yes, dude, this is perfect. Let me add this to my rotation, and we will talk about that. So the Dreamin' Lemons flavor is freaking fire, dude. I'm going to tell you this right now. So I like tart stuff. This thing is just the right amount of tart and with like this creamy, like, I don't know if it makes me want like Chick-fil-A's lemonade or if it makes me want like a lemon cream pastry, but it is really, really nice at the end of the night to have something like this. It masks everything that's in here. There's nothing crazy bitter about it. I also have, let me grab it. The grape flavor, I got samples of it. I've already had 2 samples of the 2 scoops. The grape is super good too. It tastes like probably like a grape Kool-Aid in my opinion, with a little creamy aftertaste. The lemon is definitely my favorite though. So let's talk about this label, guys. So they are doing the 1 scoop, 2 scoop, and I'm not mad about that. If you're with, had Xtremis Cartel products, you know that, it's 1 scoop, 2 scoop typically. So in 2 scoops, you should get 19 grams. And I will tell you on the scale, it is exactly on the money. So when I weighed out the 1 scoop, I don't have the point whatever, but it was exactly 9. And then I did the 2nd scoop, and it brought me to where I needed it to be. So good job on the scooper. Appreciate you guys for that. If you do 2 level scoops, you will get this full serving size we're going to talk about. All right, first off the rip, you get some magnesium citrate at 500 milligrams. So that's going to relax the muscles. It's going to kind of get you in that, get your body ready to wind down and just get ready to, lull yourself to bed, whatever. All right, next we have zinc at 25 milligrams. So that's going to help with muscle growth. It's going to help with your immune system. There's no reason to be mad at zinc and magnesium being in a sleep supplement. There are some supplements you can get that are just zinc and magnesium together that some people do take before bed to promote health and relaxation. I do have some magnesium by itself that I do like, and I can tell you I do receive benefits from that. There's a ton of different magnesiums, ton of different benefits from all the different magnesiums, relaxation, anti-anxiety. I mean, I'm a big fan of it. So, all right, next we have the Sueno Sleep Matrix. So off the rip, you get L-glycine 4,000 milligrams. So that's going to lower your body temperature. Short and sweet right there. It's going to just get you where your body temperature needs to go. And you can imagine from lowering your body temperature, if you've been stimming up, you're probably flushed, you're probably all sweaty, you're probably like, wow, it's too hot in this house when it's not. For me, I always feel like that because it's Florida, but there's nothing better than the AC's blaring, and then now my body temperature is going down from this L-glycine. So good ingredient there. Next, we have one of my favorites of all time, GABA, 3,000 milligrams. That is a hefty dose. So body and mind is going to start relaxing after that. It's going to increase the serotonin. It's going to hit basically the opposite part of your brain that, the norepinephrine and the dopamine has been running off of them stims all day. So this is going to help promote some relaxation, hit the other part of your brain. It's going to, once you do fall asleep, it's going to keep you asleep and put you in a deep sleep. And it's really nice, man. There's some mood elevation properties from it. There's the relaxation properties from it. I enjoy GABA, man. Being a stim head, I forget that I need to relax sometimes. I'm always on the go. All right, next we have some inositol. So this is going to also increase GABA and serotonin in your body. So it's going to mesh well with the GABA that's in there. It's going to mesh well with the magnesium, all that good stuff. So you guys will start to notice as we go through this label that the synergies of all these ingredients, like, well done, guys. Well done, guys. This is amazing label. All right, next we have, let's see, we have taurine at 2,000 milligrams as well. So typically taurine is like an all-around hitter, good for your muscles. It's in some pre-workouts and some energy drinks, all that good stuff. However, if you take it before bed, it's going to also act as a natural sedative, and it's going to also relax some muscles and all that good stuff too. So it's, again, being an all-around hitter. Use it for the uppity up reasons, or use it for I'm about to pass out, right? All right, next we have L-tryptophan, 1,000 milligrams. So that's gonna increase the serotonin in your body. It's gonna promote some relaxation. Again, gonna do the opposite. It's gonna of norepinephrine and dopamine and all that. It's gonna pair with the GABA that's in there, and it's gonna give you the relaxation that you need. It's gonna make you feel different. Let's just say that if you're a stim head and you've been dialed in all day and you put some freaking tryptophan in your system, you're gonna be tryptophan to bed, right? All right. All right, so let's see. We got L-theanine, 400 milligrams. So some of you guys may have used L-theanine to smooth out like Smash AMF or, Crack Gold or Crack OG because it's in a lot of nootropics, so it can aid. If you have a bunch of stims in your system, it can pair with the stims and kind of take the edginess and anxiety off. If you take it by itself at night, it is also going to boost GABA. It's going to calm the brain. It's going to put you in a good headspace. You're going to be relaxing. You're going to be chilling. And if you've had a stressful freaking day and you get a good dose of L-theanine, you're going to reap some benefits. So again, it's going to pair well with the other ingredients you got there. So next we have 5-HTP. So again, it's going to increase serotonin. You have 300 milligrams of that. It's going to obviously go with the regular tryptophan up there. So your GABA receptors are just like, let's freaking go. Let's get it. All right, next we have rutecarpine, 200 milligrams. So I had to look this one up, and I'm so glad that I did because I didn't even know this ingredient existed. Jake, thank you so much for putting this in your sleep aid. It makes me want to take this more than I should, and I know I try to show some restraint with this, but this is going to decaffeinate your body. All the toxicity from the caffeine, I don't know if it does all the stims, like if you have like a rye and alpha-yo and all that, but all the freaking milligrams of caffeine that's been packed in my body throughout the day, if I put this in my body, it's going to decaffeinate me, man. So how many of you guys need to be decaffeinated before bed? You're like, crap, I did not mean to be this stimmed up before I laid down. And here I am. I got freaking 6 hours of sleep. And my alarm's going to go off in 6 hours. What am I going to freaking do? So great ingredient, dude. 2 scoops, you get 200 milligrams of that. So flush it out. Flush it out your body. All right. Next we have, I'm going to try to, it's Venetron. I'll say the trademarked or whatever, 50 milligrams. So that's going to calm your brain and increase the serotonin. Guess what? It goes with the GABA. It goes with the tryptophan. It goes with the theanine. It's all working together as a well-oiled machine to knock you out cold, dead to the world. You didn't even know when you passed out. You didn't even know, oh crap, it's time to wake up. And maybe you feel super rested when you wake up. We'll talk about that in the experience. All right, next we have 2 forms of melatonin coming next. We have melatonin microactive at 3 milligrams. And then we also have a melatonin, looks like a N-acetyl 5 tryptamine version, 3 milligrams as well. So that's, naturally in your body when it's time to go to bed, especially if there's no lights on in the room or whatever, it's dark in the room, your body will start to send, increase these signals in your brain to say, hey, it's time to go to sleep. So if you put this in your body, I am not a big fan of using this every single day because it can mess up like your natural sleep rest or sleep wake cycle. So be careful with melatonin, but once in a while, once a week, 3 times a week, twice a week. I wouldn't say every day personally, but I'm blessed to not have sleep issues. There may be some of you guys watching that, insomnia, I know it's a real thing. Whatever, not being able to rest because of a crazy season in your life. Dude, I've been there. I've had sleep issues in my past, bro, and it is not fun having to freaking go to work and be in a serious adult male on like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. Probably one of my least favorite things in the world, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Do not mess with my sleep. You can ask my wife, dude. I am a cranky son of a gun if I don't get enough rest. So y'all pray for me. I've been praying about it too. I need to not be cranky no matter what my sleep is like, but that's why I got products like this, right? All right. So next, just to bring it all together, make sure your belly gonna get all the goodies. We got estrogen at 50 milligrams. So that is an absorption matrix. So dude, like I said, going through this label with you guys, this is freaking stacked, crazy dosed. So let's talk about the experience, man. I don't wanna jibber jabber about the facts so much anymore. What did it actually feel like? Did this deliver? Before I get into it, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, go over to my Instagram, TikTok. Let's talk over there, man. I reply lickety split, so let's talk. All right, so the first time I tried this, it was exactly this flavor. I didn't touch the samples yet, and I did the 2 scoop dose. So as I am getting ready to go to bed, at this point, the only sleep aid I have tried in my fitness journey without actually being, previous life being an active alcoholic, taking real real sleep drugs. We won't talk about that, but this is the only other sleep aid I took besides Somatomax. And as you guys know, I'll link that down below. Somatomax you should take maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. It is strong. It's got a crazy dose of phenibut. This doesn't have phenibut. So I didn't know what to expect. And I'm laying there and I'm chilling. And the first thing that hit me was that, like I mentioned in the label, my norepinephrine's going down, my dopamine's going down, and this calming, this mood elevation is coming over me that I have not felt in a long, long time. It's not illicit. It is very like a guilt-free, like, thank the Lord, this peace is coming over me. Can I have this feeling naturally without taking sleep supps? But I know I took a sleep sup and it's totally okay. So the GABA, the tryptophan, the magnesium, all this stuff is coming in. I can tell it's really well sourced because it hit the spot, boys. Let me tell you, it was like eating a cookie or something, bro. Like I was just like, wow, dude, this is amazing. So I'm chilling. I'm not quite asleep yet. Me and my wife are watching a TV show. And dude, I was just like, I had a relaxing mood elevation. I'm not going to say no euphoria or nothing like that, but it was like this perfect decline into, I'm probably about to sleep super heavy, right? And it was like a Wednesday night. I just had a day off and all this stuff. And again, I really had no idea what to expect. So it lulled me to sleep like probably like the next 30 minutes, dude. I was out like a freaking light, dude. I didn't wake up one single time. I will tell you, so I super deep sleep. I don't remember any dreams. I just remember just being out cold, dude. Like I slept like I was like the phrase sleep like a baby. I slept like when I was a kid, dude. I miss when I was a kid, dude. I had the best sleeps, dude. I don't know how or when or how long it was, but I woke up feeling like a legend. I will tell you, the first time on 2 scoops, I had to shake it off, dude. There was a grogginess. There was maybe the melatonin lag. There was just this fogginess I really didn't like, but I will tell you, after you get some stims in your system, you get the blood flowing, it will go away to an extent. But this will have you chilling. If you've never taken anything like this, if you take 2 scoops of this, you'll probably be chilling all the next day. So if that's something you're into, go for it. I will tell you, over the next few days, over the next few weeks, using this at 2 scoops, I built up a tolerance to where that fogginess did go away. At 2 scoops, it got to the point where I just woke up feeling rested. I got some stims in my system and I felt normal. There was no full day fog, no full day lag, nothing like that. I also tried this at 1 scoop, and I will say 1 scoop is probably more of close to your daily driver 4 times a week. At 2 scoops, I would say maybe use this once or twice a week. You know, split it up. Don't take it 2 days back to back. You can build up a tolerance to GABA, and if you want to still get the benefits from it, I would recommend putting 3 days in between. This is just how I personally use it. But yeah, so at 1 scoop, it's pretty guilt-free. You still get all the benefits, but imagine it's not this super crazy wave of relaxation. And then when you wake up the next day, there's virtually no fog, no lag, no shaking off anything whatsoever. So that's 40 servings if you do it at 1 scoop. I would say I like the 2 scoops, but I also did basically like 1 heaping scoop, which I think was like 12 grams. That was also super nice too. And I will tell you, every single time I have taken this, it's worked, it's consistent, you don't have to worry about still staying awake. This is, compared to Somatomax, like Somatomax, it won't necessarily knock you out, but once you do pass out, you get a deep sleep. This right here will make you start yawning, will literally be like, whoa, it's time to sleep. And that's what I appreciate, man. The Somatomax, you kind of gotta do some stuff with it to like naturally go to sleep. This one right here is like, no, son. Hey, brother, it's time to rest. We about to sleep, brother. So super solid product. The taste is super good. I have like, I think like half a tub left. I've been using this every week. I'm gonna probably have to buy another tub or 2 of this because I haven't had any other sleep aids without phenibut that are this amazing, dude. So Jake, super good job, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna link this down below with a discount code over at Xtremis Cartel. Use the code DFD, save some cheddar. This economy's crazy, man, so we all need to save a little bit of money right now. So I love each and every one of you guys. If you made it to this point in my video, you're a real one. I know who you are. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember, all of you, get pumped, not drunk. Peace.